We all do it. That involuntary, wide-mouthed inhale. It's a universal language, understood across cultures and species. Yet the humble yawn remains one of the most misunderstood behaviors. Why do we yawn? What purpose does it serve? Join us as we unlock the secrets behind this everyday phenomenon. We'll delve into the science, exploring the various theories and research that attempts to explain why we yawn. From the physiological to the social, we'll uncover the fascinating factors that may be at play. Get ready to see yawning in a whole new light. This isn't just about tiredness, it's a window into the complex workings of our brains and our social interactions. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. A yawn is a reflex action. It involves a long, deep inhalation, often accompanied by a stretching of the jaw and a brief closure of the eyes. This seemingly simple act engages various muscles in our face, neck and chest. But it's not just a physical act. Yawning is often triggered by physiological cues, such as tiredness or boredom. Think about those late nights studying or those long, uneventful meetings. Yawning can also be triggered by social cues. We've all experienced the contagious nature of a yawn. Seeing someone else yawn, or even just hearing one, can set off a chain reaction. Yawning isn't just for bedtime. While it's commonly associated with tiredness, we actually yawn throughout the day. From the moment we wake up to those sluggish afternoon hours, yawns punctuate our daily routines. Interestingly, the frequency and duration of our yawns can vary depending on several factors. Age, time of day, and even the company we keep can influence our yawning patterns. So why do we yawn so much, and why is it so contagious? Let's delve into the science and explore the fascinating theories that attempt to explain these puzzling questions. One of the most prominent theories about yawning suggests it's our body's way of regulating brain temperature. Think of it as the brain's own personal air conditioning system. Just like a car engine needs to stay cool for optimal performance, so too does our brain. This theory, known as the thermoregulatory theory, proposes that yawning helps to cool down an overheated brain. When we yawn, that deep inhalation brings in a rush of cooler air. This cooler air then circulates around the brain, helping to lower its temperature. It's like a refreshing breeze on a hot summer day, but for your brain. Yawning for oxygen, a debunked theory. You might have heard that we yawn to increase oxygen levels in the brain. It's a common misconception, but one that's been debunked by scientific research. Studies have shown that yawning doesn't actually increase oxygen intake. In fact, people who are oxygen deprived don't yawn more frequently. So while taking a deep breath might make us feel more alert, it's not the primary reason we yawn. The brain cooling theory offers a more plausible explanation for this intriguing behavior. It suggests that yawning is triggered when the brain's temperature rises above its optimal level. But how exactly does yawning cool down the brain? It's all about heat exchange. When we inhale deeply during a yawn, the incoming air cools the blood vessels in our nasal and oral cavities. This cooler blood then circulates towards the brain, helping to dissipate excess heat. The stretching of the jaw during a yawn also plays a role, as it increases blood flow to the head and neck region. This enhanced blood flow further aids in the heat exchange process, like a radiator releasing heat from an overheated engine. The brain cooling theory is supported by a growing body of evidence. Studies have shown that people yawn more frequently in warmer temperatures. Research has also demonstrated that cooling the head can actually suppress yawning. For example, holding a cold compress to the forehead or breathing through the nose, which has a cooling effect on inhaled air, has been shown to reduce yawning frequency. These findings suggest that brain temperature plays a significant role in triggering yawns. It's like our body's way of maintaining the ideal climate control for optimal brain function. While the brain cooling theory holds weight, it doesn't explain everything about yawning. A fascinating hypothesis links yawning to our social interactions. This theory proposes that yawning, particularly contagious yawning, evolved as a way to enhance social cohesion and empathy within groups. Think about it. We rarely yawn when we're alone. It's in social settings, surrounded by friends, family, or even strangers, that yawns seem to spread like wildfire. Could this be more than just coincidence? Could contagious yawning be a subtle signal that strengthens our social bonds? Proponents of the social bonding theory point to the role of mirror neurons. These fascinating brain cells fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action. They're thought to be involved in empathy, imitation, and our understanding of others' emotions. When we see someone yawn, our mirror neurons light up as if we were yawning ourselves. This, some scientists believe, is what triggers contagious yawning. The more empathetic we are, the stronger our mirror neuron response, and the more susceptible we are to contagious yawning. This suggests that contagious yawning could be a measure of our social awareness and ability to connect with others. We're not the only ones who yawn. Yawning is observed in a wide range of animals, from primates like chimpanzees and baboons to birds like budgies and even fish. This widespread presence across the animal kingdom suggests that yawning serves an important evolutionary purpose. Intriguingly, some animals also exhibit contagious yawning. Studies have shown that chimpanzees, dogs, and even budgies are more likely to yawn after seeing or hearing a yawn from a member of their own species, or even from humans. This cross-species contagion further supports the idea that yawning plays a role in social communication and bonding. The enigma of the yawn persists. While scientists have made strides in understanding yawning, it remains an enigma. The brain cooling and social bonding theories offer compelling explanations, but they may not tell the whole story. It's likely that yawning serves multiple purposes, influenced by a complex interplay of physiological, social, and even evolutionary factors. Further research is needed to unravel the full mystery of the yawn. What other functions might it serve? What can we learn about ourselves and our social interactions from this simple yet powerful act? The next time you yawn, take a moment to appreciate the intricate workings of your brain and the subtle ways we connect with each other. It's a reminder that even the most mundane behaviors can hold profound secrets about who we are. From the involuntary stretching of our jaws, yawning is a deceptively complex behavior. It's a universal language spoken by many species, a testament to our shared evolutionary heritage and the intricate workings of our brains. While we've explored several theories, the full story remains a mystery, a puzzle with pieces still waiting to be found. Yawning is more than just a sign of tiredness or boredom. It's a physiological marvel, influenced by brain temperature regulation and social dynamics, and the essence of empathy. So, embrace your next yawn. Don't stifle that natural urge. Let your mind wander and appreciate the symphony within you.